While Mr. Trump takes aim at the Democrats over inflation, Ms. Harris is preparing to show off her strong ties to Silicon Valley at next week's Democratic National Convention. The tech industry has become a key player in U.S. politics in recent years as an important source of fundraising and political clout.
Well, some of America's wealthiest tech investors recently announced they are supporting Trump. The vice president's Silicon Valley backers insist a Harris administration would help tech thrive. Ira Spitzer reports.
Kamala Harris is actually, in fact, the business candidate.
The Silicon Valley heavyweights at this virtual fundraiser are making the case that a Kamala Harris presidency would be good news for the tech industry.
People who worry about little corner cases in crypto or taxation or regulation are missing the fundamental importance of a stable, unifying force, both domestically and internationally.
These shows of support are positive for the Harris campaign, especially given some recent endorsements of Donald Trump from big names like Tesla and ex-CEO Elon Musk and venture capitalist Mark Andreessen in this traditionally Democratic stronghold. While the industry waits for more policy specifics from the vice president, there is some uneasiness about the Biden administration's antitrust battles against big tech, and many are studying her previous statements on issues like artificial intelligence.
As history has shown, in the absence of regulation and strong government oversight, some technology companies choose to prioritize profit over the well-being of their customers.
Yet, even as that rhetoric may concern some, there is also major concern in the sector that some of Trump's America First economic policies could endanger the growth that's propelled big tech.
I think there's one critical difference between the Harris-Walz ticket and the Trump-Vance ticket, and that is that the former is more friendly to allies. I think you're dealing with a group of very senior leaders who are in favor of globalism and internationalism.
And while no one's expecting relations with China to improve dramatically, they're expected to be at least better than they would be under another Trump term.
She is on one hand going to look for some level of continuity, meaning be tough on China, take on issue by issue, but she is going to leave more room for negotiation. That might mean ratcheting back some of those EV tariffs to some number lower than 100%, right, in order to create a working space for negotiation. So that's generally a good idea for people in certain tech sectors.
The vice president is also a known commodity in this part of the world. Kamala Harris began her political career right here in San Francisco as the city's district attorney more than 2 decades ago, before moving on to higher statewide offices. Those existing relationships may prove to be important as she seeks to win the backing of one of the country's most important industries. Ira Spitzer, CNA, San Francisco.